I actually, the reason I chose to work with Dave was he'd approached me, I think 3 years ago when I was trying to sell a different property of mine, and I couldn't work with him on that property because it was just a circumstantial issue because of which I decided not to sell the property. But he continually, I guess, through sales efforts, continued to send me emails over the years about how to sell properties and all of that, and it's just something that stuck with me. I decided that, you know what, it actually demonstrated his knowledge, his capabilities, and that's exactly why I decided to work with him. It was there, like he was always there with information and tidbits every couple of weeks in email, and it was just, I didn't have to go out there and look for an agent. He's the first name that came to mind.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed with just the emails and the various newsletters that he would send out. And, like Mona said, very helpful information, but also he was persistent, but it was a gentle persistence, which I thought, well, that's good to have as your real estate agent. You want someone who's going to be tenacious, so but who doesn't cross the line. So I was impressed with that.
Yeah, I was impressed with him first time when he went to show us the house. So I find that he's not pushy. He tells you, and then decisions are his. Right? So that's what I like about him.
Working with Dave, you know what? I'll let her answer that because the sale part of it was the first step of working with him, right? So
I thought that when I decided I want to sell my house, he guided me properly how to represent the house. I like that about him. And he sold my house within 3 days.
Yeah.
The price I wanted.
Working with Dave was like working with a friend.
Yeah.
Like we only knew him for a short period of time, but it just seemed like I was working more with like a buddy than just a real estate agent. So there was that level of trust, and so that's I would sort of describe it that way.
And matter of fact, I'm gonna buy another condo from him. Through him. It was excellent.
in terms of selling,
his marketing, I think,
skills,
I think that was the big difference in selling our house.
Yeah.
It's so fast. I mean, the people who bought the house told us before they made their offer. Dave had a videographer come in and did a really nice video.
You guys are the ones that did the video, yeah.
Of the home, and the eventual buyers of the home said that before they made the offer, they were on that YouTube video, and they just kept playing it over and over again, looking at all the angles, and they said that was probably the big difference in them making the offer they did, which was so close to our asking price. So it made a huge difference.
That was the selling point for them,
and ideas how to represent the house, excellent.
He's good. He's good at what he does, right? And so.
Oh yeah, that's right. He gave us tons of staging ideas.
I mean, I would never thought of that. What he told us, right? Not that house was bad looking, but the ideas made different.
Made huge difference.
Yeah. 3 days.
Our house was on the market for 3 days, and it sold before the open house.
First offer.
Yeah, sold before the open house. First offer. Yeah, regarding the negotiation process, it was good. Yeah. We got what we wanted. So I mean, at the end of the day, it was great. And even for the house that we bought, we got around what we wanted to pay for it. Yes, it was slightly higher than the asking price because there was a price war and multiple bids, but we got exactly what we wanted to pay for it.
Yeah, regarding negotiation, what amazed me was that he was able to predict with considerable accuracy how the negotiation would play out, both for the sale and for the purchase. For the sale, he was 100% confident that they would come in at an offer very close to our asking price. And then for the purchase of this home, which was a multiple offer scenario, he laid it all out, and sort of the path to victory, how we were going to get the home, it pretty much played out that way. So I was very impressed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did. He invested a lot of time talking to us through it.
Yeah. I mean, he told us to take time before we do it, when the right time is. Otherwise, you could have done right. A month later, we did that. Yeah.
When we first met him, he told us to wait a month because the prices were going to come back up.
Yeah.
In terms of the spring season and the time to sell and all of that. So yeah, he was very good about that. He was patient. He could have easily said, oh, you know what, I can make my commission today. Let's just move today. He made us wait a month.
Yeah.
And he picked the right time to do it. 4 words to describe Dave.
Knowledgeable.
He's a happy guy.
Yeah.
Happy. And very, very hardworking. He'll go the extra mile for you. He's working in the middle of the night. You could call him at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And he's still up. And he's willing to look up a completely new list of properties for you.
He's responsive, he's professional, he's tenacious.
He, you know what? He knew about the areas. He knew about our taste, so he was able to tell us Bayview and John and Leslie and John is an area that he recommended. At the end of the day, it's just we didn't really think about this pocket, but he knew what we wanted in terms of we have a 2-year-old, the type of schools we wanted, the area we wanted, and yeah, he was very, very resourceful. If I had to give him a new nickname, it would be Hyper Dave.
I'd say Rambo Dave.
I won't say nothing. I'm like his mother, so I will say.
In terms of buying, it took us 2 weekends, I think.
2 weekends, yeah.
2 weekends. We came in the first weekend with him and he showed us a couple of properties, got the sense of our taste. During the week, he sent us a lot of listings once he knew what we wanted. And by the next weekend, we picked the house we liked and we made an offer. Yeah, he did actually. In terms of buying, he sent us a lot of listings. He talked to us about it. The good thing about the buying was he knew our budget.
Yeah.
He never pushed us over it.
Yeah.
He showed us what we could get for a bit more money, but it was not, oh, you know what, if you guys, you know, it's just a mortgage and all of that. He knew the budget, he knew, and he made sure that we stayed in it. We never, a lot of real estate agents will be sort of pushy and try to push you towards the upper envelope or above it. He never did that. It was a great buying experience.
It was, he was great. I mean, he was an excellent negotiator, and he caught us in a multiple bidding scenario. He got us this home without having to go over the original asking price, which was phenomenal. So, he was awesome.
Regarding our overall experience, it was actually very smooth. It was, you know, most people say buying a house and selling a house is a painful experience. Oh, we gotta, you know, do all of these things. We gotta make sure it's sold on time. We gotta make sure we bought something on time so we're not on the street and renting. But it was very, very smooth. You know, we have a 2-year-old, so we were going through a lot of things at that time. But you know what? He made it very painless, as painless as it can be.
Yeah. To recap the experience, I mean, the best thing I could say is that I would, without hesitation, refer him to any friends or family, and that, I think, says a lot.
What would we remember most?
He was always there when we called him. That's what I remember.
No matter what time of the day.
Yeah.
He was very responsive.
Very responsive,
Yeah. No
he was literally on call 24/7.
Yeah.
It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, we would. I mean, if regarding working with Dave, I think in the future we have no problems with that. He knows what we want. I guess the good part is he'll show us a property, he'll get a sense of our reaction, and then he'll know what else to show us. Right? It's not, I'm gonna keep throwing properties at you, you know, left, right, and center. He'll show us properties that after the first one he knows our taste, and then he goes with that. So.
Yeah, I'd for sure work with him again. I mean, he's definitely. I was pretty impressed with his negotiation skills and his professionalism. Very responsive, just total package.
Silver House.